real providers just real do basic.
Oh man, that is crazy. Let me take my virtual background off. Okay, that's better. Do me a favor, if you can hear me and see me okay, drop a chat. I never really know if the audio is coming in. Or if the music's too loud. So today, looks like I'm on live, LinkedIn Live. And I could add the chat in here. It might be on a little bit of a delay. And let's see, before I get started on the stuff I want to talk to you today, I just want to show a couple things that you can do on LinkedIn. From this one, because I got quite a few impressions on what's going on in my life. So many impressions because I've been posting a lot of different stuff. So just in your situation, I mean, I even was posting today gets away. You are so in real life stuff. I know I'm known for that. So, and to see if you're connecting with your audience, which I do a lot of recruiters and sourcers and things like that. The couple things that I did, I posted some information about that we're hiring for. Did something general for job seekers, and you can see like 12,000 impressions in the last 7 days. I've also had my coach tag me in a couple things in regards to our skill bridge program. So there's several things going on in and around recruiting in general. I haven't really paid attention to this very often, but as you can see, I mean, 70% up from usual, and you can actually look. You can look like for last year. So I'm just kind of interested in this stuff because you can see something must have been happening recently. Oh, it's conference season too. So and there's a lot of people that are hiring and stuff like that too. So you know, it has spikes and stuff like that rarely, but I mean that's pretty significant. That's pretty significant jump. So if I was to do like the last, so I just, you know, stats stuff, the last month. So it just gives you a breakdown. So I just thought that stuff was interesting. I also do use this for on the recruiter side, LinkedIn Recruiter, to see, you know, if my messaging and things like that work you do. Okay, so what I'll talk to you about, that might be too loud of music. I'm sorry. Let me turn it down. That should be better. I don't like yelling at people. if you're having trouble hearing, if you're on LinkedIn, what you might need to do is click on the speaker. It is breaking up pretty bad. And I'm also using my work computer this time, so it might have something to do with that too. Let me just double check the audio. It's breaking up pretty bad on LinkedIn. Look. It seems to be okay on my side. It might be your connection too if you're having trouble hearing me. Because I'm listening on my phone right now and it seems fine. So yeah, if you have trouble hearing me, with LinkedIn Live, you have to click into the application and click on the sound. There's some quirks with that. Everybody should be able to see my screen. Let me know if you still can't hear me. But let me just do this. Let me just turn this off. So what I wanted to talk about is some of OSINT stuff that I was messing with earlier today. There's a lot of OSINT pages, especially Startme pages, lots of different resources like this one. Through WebNozer, this is kind of like into OSINT. There's a lot of stuff on here. Overwhelming. And specifically, I'm looking for Canadian-based search databases and things like that. And someone, everybody think real here. He's collected all these on a Startme page, specifically in Canada, and he's actually got it. He or she has actually got it broken down into different states or different origins. Where I call them in Canada? I can't. Jurisdictions. So the national ones are here left, and let me make this bigger so you can see. And Startme page, literally all you've got to do to go and access one of these is just click on the link and it'll take you right there. Okay, and that's one example. Okay, so lots of different resources, and I'm always looking for different. So I mean, there's business directories here, there's city survey, there's Delta Maps, College of Social Workers, just about any type of. There's lawyers, a lot of lawyer searches. So if anybody's looking for in Canada or elsewhere, I mean, definitely tap into some of these resources. Hopefully, Danny, you were able to figure that out. But yeah, so I just wanted to run through these because I have talked about federal election committee type of stuff for the U.S. This is something that's reflective of it in Canada. So a federal election committee, whichever country. Now, it doesn't give you job title like the federal election committee in the U.S., but if you're looking for a list of names in a certain territory, that's what it's called, province territory. Like, why can't I think today? It gives you a list of names. And this is just one example of something that's a government site that you can use to search. And I actually had to tailor it down to about a year in a province because the list it was pulling was super big. Now, unfortunately, you don't have job titles, it looks like, but you've got a list of names. Okay. And you can download it. Now, let's see what happens when you download it. It might give you job titles that way. And that's the thing is a lot of times, if you download a file or you download a search like this, it'll give you more information. So I'm waiting for it to download. Oh, and I can actually change this now. I might have stalled out. And this is still true too. So it's thinking right now. But yeah, there's a lot of different sites on here, and I've picked a couple that I was looking through because they've been advantageous for me for US searches. And there's so many times to where you're searching for something, and it breaks when you search outside the US. So in Canada is a big segment of the type of places that we have in Canada, which is absolutely great about US all the time. Well, they have something similar in Canada. They have a Boolean search. I have not looked at this at all. I'm going to go old school, math spec, healthcare stuff. Let's see what pulls up. And it looked like that documented too. Yeah, is it this one? Yes, that one. And similar to U.S. patents, it looks like they've got a patent number. Have the inventors, agent, same. Oh, that's a U.S. That's in the U.S. though. What is this? Oh, that's a Canadian patent though. And English title and French title, inventors. Look at that. Kingdom. Yeah. So let me. Okay. And they have a basic search, which you don't have to go free patents online criteria here. You can use Boolean search. Let me search for machine learning and see what I can find. Machine learning. Machine or deep learning. Let's do that. I'm actually looking for an automation engineer. And I talked to somebody with a patent yesterday. And this got me thinking. Okay, so machine learning enabled pulse. Yeah, that looks cool. Machine learning, but I want to go. Oh, my Boolean might be off. Machine learning software. Let me do software. Cool. There, that looks like something of merit. This person might be somebody I talked to. 72 inventors. Yeah, I want to see the inventor. Can I see? I want to see the inventors. And a lot of times there'll be more than one name listed here. So I can actually take this patent number maybe and search. Let me see where it is. New tab. Okay, out on a tangent here. If I go back to this search, there's several different patents. And of course, I might have to change this up. This one, predictive edge computing network. Sure, I'll look at that. That's drug discovery too. I used to look for that when I was looking for bioscientists. Actually, if I put myself here, I look like I'm looking at the screen. I'm looking at that patent directly. Look, all these folks are in U.S., even though it's a Canadian patent. That's cool. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this in my list of things to follow up with, because I always have. I need to have a folder. I'll put that right there. And the cool thing about this, you could copy this, paste it into any browser, but wherever come back to it. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I was just trying to look up the patent number. And this was another OSINT site that I found. It's more of a registry, but if you're looking for competitors, that's a good way there. I actually forgot what I was doing with this. Oh, that's the money services businesses registry search. So I want to go Ontario, British Columbia. I mean, yeah. No, this was the one. So they also have government sites. So this is a government site. And I believe I was looking in Toronto. Yeah, this was a government site, DataGov CA. You can look for government employees here. 162,000 public service servants. You can look specifically by city, by the local area. We recruit a lot out of Toronto. There's 4,000 there, obviously. And yeah, so you have a list here, a pipeline of everything you could probably think of. Internal auditors. I need to save this for my coworker. He's always looking for internal auditors and things like that. That is another one. I'm just going to create a new folder. I need to create a new folder in my add folder. Follow up. I'll save it in my books. Here we go. So I'm saving the stuff that I'm finding right here, so I can come back to it, because I forgot that this was not in Chrome. Follow up here, and yeah, I mean, this is the other thing I want to show you, because I talk about directories a lot, and I get kind of excited when I pull directories of any type. So this directory for British Columbia. And they have these with all the different provinces and jurisdictions. So so I was looking for an engineer in this case, and I can get a detailed view. Let me get a detailed view. What's a detailed view get me? Okay, and oh my gosh, that's totally scrapable too. And okay, I would really like the detailed view, and I'll tell you why. Because I've got mailing addresses, I've got phone numbers. Now these might be business phone numbers, looks like a business email, but it's a direct email to them. Okay. And if I'm looking for engineers, technologists, or engineers, or whatever they call themselves in the British Columbia area or other areas, this is ideal. Now I want to say that there's one for Toronto, Ontario. So let me see if I can find one of those. Where's Ontario? Ontario. Is it the business? What was this called? This was business directory? No. This was British Columbia government directory. And that government sites can be huge helps in these cases. So let's see. I might have already pulled it earlier. Where is my nope, don't want that. That's my webpage, or that's my YouTube channel. I need to find here it is. Yeah, this is Chrome. I'll show you that, guys, that in a minute. That's a patent database. So I'll stick with British Columbia, okay, because British Columbia is close enough. And so, like I said, there's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of page, and really the best way to go about it is to go through here one deal at a time. I want to say Ontario would probably be best because that's where Toronto is. You can find a teacher if you're looking for education folks. There's a lot of open data, but that's more with city council meetings and things like that. Toronto license status. We'll just open that one up. Let's see what this one is. Oh, look at that. Business license lookup. Let's see. A hawker peddler on foot. Does anybody know what a hawker is? I'm just curious. But let's see. Let's go by category, because with this type of stuff, any number. Look at all these licenses. Let's do. This looks like more like housework type stuff. Let's do master plumber. I know people are always looking for master plumbers. Let me just put that in and see if I can find it. Okay. Sometimes it takes these things a while to load up. While that's thinking, sure, I'll download that. I don't know what I'm downloading, but that's part of the fun. So yeah, like I said, there's just a ton of stuff on here, and the patent side is something I'm going to come back to. This is something I'm going to come back to. Other things, some network analyst here. This is absolutely awesome. And there's only 100 people here, and I've got their contact info real quick. I have to use data miner, and I have to use this one. I have to go here. I have to go to Chrome. But this kind of stuff really gets going. This is why I like doing it on Face. I'm going to save you. I'm going to save you. I'm going to save you. Okay. Man, it just like I copied and pasted this, and it brings me up the results. Okay. So if anybody is interested in seeing me build a data miner recipe live, I'm about to do that. Do I have all 100 on here? All 100. Okay. And yeah, these are technologists. Okay. At least we could spread the word. This looks like more civil engineering, but the technologist, engineering technician, the technologist is what I'm after. So let me see. I seriously doubt anybody has built a scraper for this. Wait, what is this? No. Oh, maybe somebody has. Good for them. But I'll build a better one. Thanks, Irene. I appreciate that. A hawker is someone who sells things informally. Well, I'm a hawk, so I'm not a hawker. So, okay. I want to scrape this website. I want to delete that. That's an old one. I want to scrape. I want to. Oh, you know what? I can't scrape it because that's using their recipe. I want to build a new recipe. I want a new recipe. Gosh, it's become so mechanical. I can't remember how to. Data miner pop up, and really what I'm going after: cell phones, emails, of course, and any kind of website or just any kind of information I can get on them. So I want to do a list search page, which is going to be pulling each one of the scrapes into a row, and then I want to identify the row because I don't need to paginate this or crawl this or go to the next page or anything like that. Easy row finder. This is where it might mess me up. I'm gonna have to do this the old school way. Because it's not giving me the names. Okay, let me just mess with this a minute. Where did my Dan Miner box go? No, that's not it. You know what? I've got an idea. Okay, table. Ah, there we go. I think that's it. How many do I got? I got 2, 4. No, that's not right. Okay. I just want this part right here. Shift. I'm going to make this simple. Where's my? See, the Dan Miner thing goes away. Where did it go? Okay. And let me go back. Okay, let me just do this because I don't want to get caught in this table. Previous, nope. Parent, maybe, nope. Yeah, I can see why somebody had. Oh man, did I just break it? I just broke it, didn't I? Yeah, I know. I broke it. pretty sure it's that. It's the table. Okay. I should have just probably used Instant Ad Scraper for this. That's what probably I will do. Because I don't have a ton of time to be spending on this anyway. So new recipe, new recipe, recipe, new recipe, type, multiple rows, page rows, advanced finder, give me what I'm looking for. I can just do this maybe. Shift. And where's my data miner? Where's my cancel? Okay. This was my other recipe I was working on. Shift. Okay. So, in other words, I need to try this with Instant Data Scraper because I could probably get me the information I need. Back to the, I can just do this. That's fine too. So just copy and paste it if all else fails. Export to Google Sheets. Oh, I don't have Google Sheets on the computer because I'm behind a firewall. Anyway, saving this in my follow-up folder to come back to. Oh, wait, I don't want that. Okay, come back to this later. The other thing I want to show you is this OSINT Startme page called WebNoser. WebNoser is more with the bigger scope of things, and I have this in the live stream as well. But this is how I found the Canadian OSINT tools. Is I think I found it on one of these pages. So they have all kinds of resources here as well. Startme pages are great for that. There's Intel techniques. I was talking about that last week. Just a lot of great resources, and these can be overwhelming, like I said, but they can also be very helpful if you have some go-to places that you can go. There's WebMe on there. I mean, I recognize a lot of these, like Rate My Teachers, Yandex people. There's a lot on here. Let's see. Let me see. And these are just social websites. I always try to look for a TikTok tools, and there's just not much out there. Except I have a TikTok tool. There's Python tools. I'm going to get more into that. There are a geo search tool on GitHub. That's interesting. Oh, they probably just look by location. I could do that. It looks like I might have gotten kicked too. Oh, it doesn't even work. So yeah, sorry if I got kicked off. But like I was saying, lots of cool tools here. I have not explored them all from websites on Canada that I wanted to look at. So this can be sometimes to go down the rabbit hole because you can find like whole pipelines of people like this. I can't even remember if I saved this. I think I saved OpenGov. I better save that just to be sure. And yeah, I've been getting into the habit of putting these in follow-up places because I get distracted with my day-to-day and forget about them. Oh, look, here's my master plumbers. If anybody's looking for master plumbers, it's Toronto lookup. Isn't that great? That's awesome. You could probably look these guys up. These guys and gals. Does not hold contractor license, so you don't want that one. This is out, so I'm going to close this because I have this saved. I think I'm going to save it in my follow-up folder so I know where it is. So much stuff. So much stuff for sure. And I don't know if you guys do this, but I always try to at least a week just mess around with stuff, exploring stuff, because it leads to other places. What is this? YouTube metadata bulk. Yeah, I don't really need that right now. I also look at YouTube search tools too. Anybody who's interested in geolocation, which I am as well, can look here too. Geo search tool, that's broken. Google Maps, I think we all know how to use Google Maps. Here's some image searches, like TinEye, a reverse image search. Those are helpful. I've talked about those too. Google Images is on here a couple times. So these are just direct YouTube channels for OSINT stuff. Dean's channel should be on here. This is something that I've been seeing more of. SoMint, whatever you call it. There's just a lot of stuff. There's a lot of great tools and collections out here. Yeah. So, and here's a whole image search analysis type of stuff. Metadata. Probably don't want to go the breaches and stuff. Instagram. Like I said, some of these work, some of these don't. Yandex maps, that's definitely something you could use to geolocate. Thelayoff.com. So yeah, we all know her. So yeah, social username look. Know about all these email finders. Yeah, lots of great stuff. And let's see. And that's literally what I do. I just go through these, click some of them, see if they work, see what makes sense, and I find pipelines like this. Another example is certifications and licenses. I already showed kind of how you can look for master plumbers. One, I think this is a CPA directory. So if anybody's looking for accounting, CPAs, directories, and license sites are a great way to find them too. And this is in Columbia, okay? So city of employment. Let me just try Toronto. I want to try maybe Toronto. Let me just see what happens. Oh, look at that. It actually worked. Okay, great. Okay, so I have a list of all these CPAs in case I needed them. And there's there's a ton of people. So page size. So there's a lot. So can I save this? Can I download this? Sometimes you can download this stuff. Oh, this is not. That's because it's not in Chrome. Let me stick this in Chrome real quick. Pull this way. City of employment. Yeah, I want to see. I want to see if I can up this a little bit. Change to all 413 preferred. Sure. Show me all 413 preferred. And it keeps going. Okay, I'm going to use it one and see if. Oh no, that's not going to. See, I wish I wasn't behind a firewall because I could use instant data script and save myself a lot of time. But it's all good. Okay, now hopefully this one will work. If not, I'll just go back, like I said, and use instant data script. Oh man, that's annoying. Yeah, I'll have to use instant data script because I don't think it's going to capture what I want it to. I can try. I mean, if this thing would stop popping away. That is the wrong one. I got too many data miners. So let me try that again. Data miner. Oh, should I have a new recipe from there? New recipe might only pop up now. Okay. Pop up. Where'd you go? There you are. Confirm. Columns. What does it say? C. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back with instant data script because it's giving me some issues. Yeah, it's not worth my time at this point. And I can just copy and paste this really. Yeah, I can just copy and paste it if I need to. Spell scraping. But yeah, if I was looking for this would be ideal, an ideal database, especially in Canada. And there's things like this that exist in the US too. So I always want to focus on international examples too, because a lot of these a lot of the Chrome tools and email stuff, it breaks once you go outside the US. So yeah, I mean, great example. CPAs, a ton of CPAs here can literally go and look these people up. Oh, they're just first name, preferred name. Okay, first name and last name. So say I was looking for Judy C. Adam. Okay, and now she's a CPA. Judy Adam, CPA, Canada. What do I get? Oh, here we go. Boom. That's her. Okay, and she's a chief financial officer. Great. That's awesome. So yeah, I have actually a lot of technologists that can reach out to you. I'm actually looking for full stack engineers. Canada is always a place that we go because it's relatively close to Buffalo. And I've sourced the heck out of Buffalo this week. So this gives me another couple avenues to go down. This gives me a couple different resources to dive into and pull more information from. So there's always another place you can be looking. In other words, So yeah, let me see where I put my restream. Here's my restream. Here's behind the scenes. You see behind the scenes? Hopefully that was helpful to you guys. And again, I'm going to try to be doing the every Friday at 2. If I have to skip a Friday, it'll be the next one. But yeah, thanks for hopping on. Thanks for commenting and seeing some of what I do on a day-to-day. But like this is the fun stuff. So again, thanks, and I'll see you on the next one.